Hello, and thank you for being here. My name is Michael, and I'm here today to talk to you about Zoba, a boba rating app. Our team is comprised of myself, Destin Wong, and Eric Wong. Have you ever been to a restaurant and not known what to order? Or you order a drink from a popular place, but once you receive it, you wish you had ordered something differently? For example, there was one time when I was out with friends at a grand opening for a popular boba chain. When I first stepped into the boba place, I saw their huge menu and I wasn't sure what to order. Eventually, I decided I was feeling a bit adventurous, and so I decided to order the Ovaltine milk tea, which I had never tried before. However, once I actually got the drink and tasted it, I realized that it tasted so awful that I actually started to get a bit of a headache, and eventually I had to throw away the drink completely. Choosing a bad drink can lead to a negative dining experience as well as a waste of money, which is a problem that many American consumers face daily. With Zoba, you won't have to worry about running into that issue ever again. Current review apps only show the ratings for establishments as a whole, but Zoba allows users to rate components of drinks at different restaurants. What sets Zoba apart from current review apps such as Yelp and Google Reviews is that with the addition of these categories, users will be able to see exactly what kinds of drinks and toppings a restaurant specializes in, which eliminates confusion about which items are good on the menu. With this information, customers will be able to make informed decisions about what to order, which will ensure positive experiences when trying new drinks, as well as making sure that they get their money's worth. Now I will discuss some of Zoba's product features and the value it brings to our users. Users will be able to see a restaurant list with multiple category ratings for each restaurant. They will also be able to filter this list by certain categories. This provides users with information on how they should order, as well as allowing them to find the best quality for their favorite drinks. Users will also be able to make reviews for multiple categories at restaurants, enabling them to share their opinion with others or keep it private as a note for themselves for future use. Users will also be able to see their past reviews in their user profile, allowing them to remember which restaurants and drinks they enjoyed. Zoba will also have a recommendation page, which will inform users about new restaurants and drinks to try that cater to their tastes.
Now we will walk you through a use case of our product. Imagine a user named Kevin who enjoys going out for drinks. Kevin is craving matcha but doesn't know where to go. He can visit Zoba and see the search bar on the home page. From there, he can search up categories to filter by and see the range of options for the categories. And he can set a minimum rating for those categories. After filtering, he will see a list of restaurants whose ratings meet the criteria he set earlier. He can also visit a restaurant's page to look through the reviews and see more detailed information about that restaurant. Users are also able to leave reviews at restaurants they have been to. They can choose from many different bases and toppings and are able to specify what options they chose for their sweetness and price of the drink. They can then write their review with the option to make the review public for everyone to see.
Now we move on to the current state of the market. According to a recent survey done by US Foods, 75% of US consumers check restaurant reviews before going out to eat. And out of those consumers, we can see on the right graph that most of them will either consult Google or Yelp before visiting a business. And even after deciding on what establishment to go to, 79% of consumers will still have a hard time deciding on what to order. Thus, we can carve out our niche amongst existing review services by emphasizing the benefits of our unique category rating model. The audience we cater to, specifically boba enthusiasts, constitute a rapidly growing market, with the US market size approaching $1 billion, growing at an annual rate of 9% in 2023. Another 2021 survey found that 94% of Gen Z consumers, which is our primary target demographic, drank boba at least once in the past 3 months. Our site capitalizes on this growing phenomenon to capture a large and dynamic user base. As part of our market strategy, we want to make Zoba a product that is free and accessible to the general public. So we want to integrate several revenue streams into our product that don't negatively impact the user experience. These include advertising and sponsorships with restaurants on our website. For example, if a restaurant was doing a promotion, we could advertise that to the users of our product. Zoba is asking for an initial investment of $500,000 in exchange for a 20% share of Zoba's profits. We already have a minimum viable product, so we're using the funds to scale up our operations and buy visibility for it. Initially, we aim to achieve $1 million in profits by the first year, up to $2.5 million by the fifth year, with the investors' portion of the profit being over $1.5 million. Deducted for risk, that's $800,000 in the end, and after subtracting the initial investment, that leaves $300,000, leaving a net return on investment of 64% after 5 years.
Thank you for your time. Here are our emails if you would like to get in contact with us regarding any investment opportunities. Thank you.